lightly defended, likely because he scouted the center and saw those guys moving around out there. So, gonna regain control, but again, he's pretty disconnected and has a little bit of a map disadvantage. So we'll see how that's gonna work here. Looks like the Bargain Volksgrenadier is finally all the way moving up and capping this forward position here, really encroaching on his territory. And you can see now with the sniper back out again for Propipe, he's moving the sniper out with the infantry. So for an airborne commander, I do think this is kind of clever, the sniper infantry style build. And once again, gonna pause it, swap back to Propipe. I like to get an idea of what's going on, but again, pay attention to the mini-map. Sorry about that. So, Propipe opening fire here. Browning automatic rifles versus guys with exposed cover. Usually the center of the bridge is that red uncovered area. Bargain Volksgrenadiers retreating away, and the sniper moving on up, hunting for that HMG team. The sniper knows he's out there, trying to get a good flank. Bam! Caps the gunner. And by the way, note to any new players, always specifically target the very front. Oh, and here comes the, once again, here comes a flare revealing the sniper, and those Bargain Volksgrenadiers almost getting a kill on that sniper. But yes, if you're going to snipe an HMD team, always snipe the guy in the front, even if you're attacking from behind or something like that. Make sure you click right on the guy with the machine gun, because they have to replace the machine gunner with one of the other guys. And during that time, they won't be firing at you, so pretty good. You can usually cloak before that happens, before they reman the gun. Anyhow, Rifleman down here in the south, kind of capping some of these points. You can see Rifleman and Gladiator Rifleman both decapping the area, but not having time to cap the points due to these accomplished Volksgrenadiers kind of stabbing outward. In the meantime, you can see that AlaricB kind of went for the anti-Greyhound build here. He went and got just an early... He went and got an early anti-tank gun and stuck it in the front of his base, and is now just kind of swarming the place with stormtroopers. He knows Greyhounds were not going to be a problem for him, so he doesn't even bother getting them. You can see this HMD team has quite the angle on these guys, and they all have to retreat. I tend to be a little reckless with my Gladiator HMG team, because with the elite armor, sometimes they feel like they're invincible. I may have very well charged them and tried to flank this and throw a grenade even with 4 guys left in the squad, but I probably would have lost all. I probably would have ended up retreating with 2 of them at some point. But whatever, man. Propipe, much better player than I am, so I'm just, having the... I've got the leisure of being able to kind of see the entire map at once, so, but of course it never feels like that when you're actually playing the game. So, we'll see what's going on here. Note, by the way, constant air reconnaissance. If you are an airborne player and you do not have airborne reconnaissance and you don't have it maxed up so it's free and you can, use it all the time, really consider doing that. It's probably one of, other than flare, it's like one of the only abilities in the game that gives you such good vision of the map and such constant, updated reconnaissance as to what's going on. He can see where the troop reinforcements are coming from, who's going home, who's coming back, that sort of thing. So really cool there. And now here we have it. We can see that he has skipped all the way up to tier 4, stopping with snipers and going right into a tank depot, so likely we'll see some Shermans or Hero Shermans or something like that soon. And meanwhile, once again, just the constant back capping going on here. You can see that this is such a big map, it's just really hard to constantly defend all of these areas, and I think this whole map kind of has to be in flux a lot of the time when the players are really good and really on the ball. So, Stormtroopers moving out, backed up by some Volksgrenadiers. We're going to have to see what's up with that. But this build order is really weird, by the way. I mean, notice that if he had, if AlaricB had, rushed for a couple of Pumas or something like that, it would have been primarily sticky bombs and maybe some airborne would have been the only thing that that Propipe would have had in defense against that. So he's potentially very vulnerable. Oh, and we just saw these riflemen here were pinned for a second, and now their movement is slow. That's because they hit that crippling trap that was placed there earlier. Stormtroopers just kind of moving out again. Finally recapping this stuff, and it looks like he's got a much more consistent control over this area, capping both the left and now the right. So now 2 cap control a possibility here for Propipe, and we can see that these Stormtroopers are just kind of lying in wait, kind of creeping their way in here. Another squad of Stormtroopers and an HMG team, the Fatherland HMG team. Looks like their field of fire, though, might be a little bit restricted. We'll see if he's going to be able to get a hold of that. No, the riflemen are flanking around on the side. Look out, sirs. But, oh, look at these sneaky guys. Infantry pillage activated. Moving on in. And surprise! Cap. You can see they've got those automatic weapons really good at close range. And with the infantry pillage up, they are healing and just moving around. Oh, my God! Look at how many kills they got there. Oh, my God. That was 5 kills instantly. Those guys are so good at close range. Really brutal. Anyhow, sorry. I'm watching all of that right now, and we see that the riflemen, on the other hand, flank the Fatherland HMG team and may have even killed them. I see one body there, but I unfortunately was looking at multiple points of action here. So you can see there was 2 different attacks going on. Each person flanked the other one, and that was enough. So I think that did kill that 5-line HMG team. Anyhow, Rifleman moving up once again. We've got some more of this passive-aggressive war going on. The Gladiator Rifleman chucking a grenade. Oh, is he going to move? Oh, nice-looking grenade there. And strafing run fail. Again, I can't see where it was, but I believe he strafed this area and just didn't kill anybody, or for some reason didn't get anything done. So unfortunately now look at this nice positioning here. I mean, it's not super nice, but it's a good stall tactic. Is when your HMG team is getting rushed, move it right into a corner and put their back up against the wall. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Propipe effectively countered all of that stuff, and AlaricB is now kind of scrambling here to deal with these guys. Unfortunately, he didn't get the kind of coverage he wanted with that. So Stormtroopers moving in. Looks like, oh, not attacking. Look at this whole cloaked army here. Always be aware of that when you're fighting a Blitzkrieg commander, that you could have all of these guys just in the middle of nowhere. Once again, more cloaked units up here, double Stormtrooper squads, just kind of hanging out, 3 and 4 of them. And here we have our first Sherman tank on the move. Now we can see where his army items are going. He's got increased attack speed, increased acceleration, and reduced damage by 10%. So 3 whole army items going into Sherman tanks there, so he definitely planned on doing that. Only even having 2 upgrades here on his rifleman. He's got accuracy and 6% damage reduction. And check out this Sherman. Shermans are just awesome. I'm sure, man. Oh, no, I'm not going there. So a little bit of capping going on here in the back, and the Sherman is just kind of pounding away at these troops. Definitely, they don't really have anything they can do there. So I do want to see this Sherman get a 50 cal upgrade as soon as he can. He does have the munitions for it, so hopefully that'll happen. But he has to be on the lookout here for Stormtroopers. Invisible Stormtroopers are very annoying, and I'm not looking forward to bumping into them whenever I have tanks or Greyhounds running around on the road. So, tank just kind of driving around. It looks like he's just kind of trying to clear this area. Oh, and he totally killed this Pioneer squad up there. You can see 4 kills already for this tank. Just kind of driving around, just kind of owning the area. Oh, nice looking strafing run right there. Look at that. That was, I believe, 2 squads. 3 casualties there and 2 guys left here. Okay, no, this squad got it away here, but big nasty ball of casualties there. Oh, that's not good at all. So, heavy machine gun team kind of covering the road. I'm not really sure why his positioning is here. This makes perfect sense against a tank, but you know, that's okay. I guess it gives you good control over this area. I have no problem with that. So, accomplished folks Grenadier is moving out. Now we can see a nice even split. However, the Stormtroopers do have kind of a little bit of control over this victory point. Massive infantry attack here, backed by a sniper. Snipers, by the way, awesome against Stormtroopers. Again, snipers, since they pretty much get a guaranteed kill every time they fire. Come on, buddy. Let's see. Does he know? Does he know? Does he see anything? Does he suspect anything? How could he possibly know? He must have seen them at some point. Oh, and there he goes. He sees them now. I guess he must have got it when he did the strafing run the first time. He knows they're hiding around here somewhere. But you can see snipers, since they almost always get a kill, very effective against anything that has a low number of units. And 4 is, you know, sort of low. Not as low as 2 Pioneers, but not bad either. So, totally ready for this attack. You can see he's got nice little defensive positioning here. Just great control, but unfortunately the Riflemen were able to cap this area. I don't know if I like this full retreat here, but he is backing it up with the sniper, which is awesome. Sniper can always shoot the guy trying to cap the flag, which stalls them out a little bit. Again, he retreats with everybody, and I'm not quite sure why he does that, if that was intentional or not, but hey man, whatever. He's Propipe. He's pro, I don't care. So, we can see 2 tanks out now in the field, one with a 50 cal gunner, and constant reinforcing going on, as well as constant paradropping. Let's see where his paradrop's landing right now. He called them off. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There they are. Alright, so paratroopers landing in this region here. Just going to start back capping the area. And this is what you always need to watch out for when playing against airborne commanders, is that they can just cap anywhere. And it's very hard to have a mobile front when they can just instantly teleport to wherever, you know, wherever your weaknesses are. So, Stormtroopers moving up, very wary of the fact that there's probably a sniper around here somewhere. But they're also, you can tell with the double Panzerschrecks, they're also on the lookout for Shermans. Rifleman moving along here. Oh, who's going to see who first? Oh, there we go, going for the sniper. Oh, in close range he misses. Snipers often have a chance to fail when they're really close like that. Shermans, though, even against 2 Panzerschrecks, Shermans are just pretty awesome. I mean, they do a lot versus infantry. Okay, 2 shots and double misses, unfortunately. Now the Shermans are just laying into these guys. Oh, God, sir. Oh, God, Mr. Bazooka-wielding Panzerschreck dude. Oh, no! And he gets completely taken out by the Sherman. So, you know, they had this element of surprise, and that sniper kind of threw them all off. But, boy, Shermans are just great against infantry. I love seeing that. Anyhow, still trying to cap this stuff. Looking out for ninjas. Ninjas cloaked and hiding everywhere. These guys are just so cool. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Sorry, getting distracted. Getting distracted. Back on task! So we've got more Airborne here doing their thing. Tank's chilling. I think he's probably just waiting to see what he can do with that. Maybe going to consider pressing into the right-hand side here. But both of these players, and I want everybody to kind of note that this is just good, solid, standard play going on here by both players. There is no gimmick. There is no, you know, theme other than, like, he is playing with Airborne abilities and AlaricB is playing with, you know, Blitzkrieg abilities. And, you know, they have a pretty good blend of stuff here. Everybody has a little bit of support, a little bit of main grunts, a little bit of, you know, artillery and tanks and things like that, and they're all just kind of using a nice little mishmash of units there. Sniper moving on up now. Ah, look at this great pressure here. Just constantly, oh my god, oh, the total ambush, holy crap, oh no! Stormtroopers are really good when they jump a bunch of riflemen who have no idea what's going on. And look at that, this is great, you never really get to see this, but with a flare and a totally revealed sniper, machine gunners can defend against snipers pretty well. So please, Blitzkrieg commanders out there who are getting sniped from the front by snipers, remember, that's a great way to pick them off, and it works really well. By the way, if you keep noticing on the mini-map, I keep, like, accidentally selecting the triage center. That's one of my favorite little map bugs. Yeah, like, see like that? I have the triage center selected right now. And I'm not even clicking on it. Anyhow. Moving right along. So here we have a nice little push by our tanks. Notice that the second Sherman tank is getting the upgraded 50 caliber guns. Oh, a little bit of side armor shot there. Anti-tank gun back here laying in wait. Wow, gets a second hit as well. 50 cal gun finally upgraded, and now he's just kind of occupying this area, looking out for the stormtroopers. Unfortunately, these stormtroopers don't even have any Panzerschrecks or anything like that, so we'll have to see if he's going to try and upgrade that or what. Looks like good amount of paratroopers here, kind of opening fire, but really with this heavy machine gun team, there's not a lot they can do about it. That is the Fatherland HMG team once again. And in case anybody, you know, I almost don't describe that unit anymore because I see it used so much. Oh no, Sniper, you are revealed once again. Oh, gunned down by Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers, by the way, really good against infantry, if I haven't covered that already. I don't always cover all of the units, but Fatherland HMG team, it's very ubiquitous in terms of German use. Probably the best machine gunner out there. Basically it does better things when it's in homeland territory. So whenever it's in friendly territory, they move faster, they have longer range, they do more damage, all that sort of fun stuff. Oh! Oh, do you see that sniper? Not sniper, sorry, strafing run. I'm just confusing all my units today. That strafing run just killed the entire Fatherland HMG team, the entire pack, and even one of these stormtroopers up here. Wow! Really good strafing run. And maybe even this guy, well, no, he's too far away, but wow! That was great. Every now and then you get really lucky with strafing runs, so especially if the units are injured in any way. It often seems like if you have a whole squad of full hit point people and you strafing run them, you just kind of wound most of them, maybe kill one of them. But if it's a whole wounded squad, you can pretty much kill all of them sometimes and at least pin everybody. So that certainly helped, but AlaricB is not to be dissuaded and is maintaining his control on the right. Meanwhile, you can see that with the combination of snipers and infantry and all that, Propipe finally kind of eliminated all the light defenses in this area. You can see heavy machine gun team moving back in along with some stormtroopers. So he's just kind of occupying this area here, which is a good way to control the map, honestly. So we have a little bit of